The girls were wearing yellow today. I feel so bright, even though it's very cold here in Houston. Hello, I'm Judy the Organizer. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome. If you've ever wondered how some people keep their homes clean and clutter-free, you are in for a treat today. Today I'm going to spill the beans on 9 secrets tidy people know that will transform your living space. So grab your pen and your notepads and get ready to be inspired. By the end of this video, you'll have the keys to a stress-free and organized home. All right. So let's dive into these secrets tidy people swear by. Let's get into it. So the first secret is everything has a designated space. If you watch my videos in the past, you know that I have preached this. Everything, I mean everything, needs a designated space. So what I've seen is tidy people understand the importance of everything having a designated spot. This practice prevents clutter from accumulating and makes everything easy to find when you need them. And guys, this means everything from like your paper clips to your combs, to your pens, to your underwear. Everything needs a designated place, space, or spot. So the second secret is regular decluttering. Basically, this means you have to purge on a regular basis. Tidy people make decluttering a regular habit, and it's those habits that stick. They get rid of items they no longer need, find valuable, or deem as important, which prevents their space from becoming overwhelmed with unnecessary stuff. This is very important, guys. Purge, purge, purge. If you find things in your home you haven't used maybe in the last 2 years, I'll even say 2 years rather than 6 months or a year. If you haven't used these items in a while, get rid of them. There are people who are longing for these items who would probably benefit from these items than these items just sitting in your home. If you're finding it difficult to get rid of things, I would suggest thank your items. Marie Kondo had a point there. Thank them for serving you. Thank them for doing whatever job they had to do that made your life a little bit easier, and let them go. It has really made an impact in my life, especially now that I have a kid. And I really believe that it helps when it comes to purging and just getting rid of the things you no longer use, even though at a time you found it to be important. So let me know in the comment section below if this is something you do, or if you do this, let me know how it felt when you let go of the items after thinking it. So the third secret, which is one of my favorites, is 1 in, 1 out. I'd like to suggest 1 in, 5 out, but that's just me. So basically what this means is when you buy a new item, you get rid of an old item. Tidy people follow this rule, which helps them create balance in their space, because when you bring something in, rather than adding clutter to your home, you are removing items, which of course creates balance. So I would suggest 1 in, 1 out is the most easiest way to do it. And over time, you'll start to see how easy it becomes, and you'll start doing like 1 in, 2 out, 1 in, 3 out, or like me, sometimes 1 in, 5 out. So the fourth secret is simplified storage solutions. Tidy people tend to opt for simple and functional storage solutions. What this means is if you are purchasing, let's say, a basket and you want to place it in a cabinet, rather than the basket having some type of lid or some kind of pull-out gadget or multiple things to it, it's just a normal basket. I'm someone who likes to go very simple with all of my organizing products because I ain't got the time to be messing with organizers. No. You want the organizing product in your home to be as simple as possible because you want to use it. For example, I'm starting to opt for drop front bins than like full bins because I don't want to pull out a bin sometimes. And a drop front bin, which is really hard to say fast, those allow you to kind of put your hand in, grab what you need without pulling the bin out. So I'd suggest those if you're looking for something even more simple than just a regular bin. Tidy people like to avoid overly complicated organizing systems and stick to what works best for them. That is the key here. Stick to what works for you, not what works for me, not what works for someone else, but for you. That's what's really going to help you when it comes to organizing your home. Secret number 5 is categorizing. Categorizing is very important. Tidy individuals like to organize their items in categories. So basically what that means is you have your socks with socks, your scissors with scissors, your detergent with detergent, your dresses sitting next to each other in the closet. You get what I mean? It makes it so much easier for you to find what you need and prevents you from wasting time, which is a no-no in my book. If you got this far, go ahead and like this video and subscribe. All right, let's continue. Secret number 7 is the 2-minute rule. Tidy people love to follow the 2-minute rule when it comes to quick tasks. For example, if something takes less than 2 minutes to complete, you get it done now rather than postponing it to later. You're going to see that your space will no longer look or feel cluttered because you're getting those small tasks done rather than letting them accumulate over time. I've incorporated this into my life for a while now, and I have seen that my space stays organized longer when I follow this rule, especially with a baby. Secret number 7 is to limit sentimental items. I know this is a tough one. I know it is. I too find it difficult to get rid of sentimental items. Tidy people limit the number they keep to avoid overwhelming their space with sentimental items. I'd say get all your sentimental items together and go through them. Decide which ones are the ones that actually strike an emotion. And you can even use a scale. So let's say from 1 to 10, does this vase strike an emotion from 5 to 10? And if it does, hold on to it. If it's lower than that, I would suggest getting rid of it. So doing this exercise really does help, but you'll notice that a lot of the items you do have really don't ignite the emotion that you think it does. So ask yourself these questions here and really see where they fall on a scale from 1 to 10. If they fall on the scale from 5 to 10, then maybe you can hold on to them for a little bit. But if they fall on the scale from 1 to 5, it probably may be time to let it go, because that just means that the emotion that you thought was tied to these items may not be as strong as they once were. So why don't you try it at home and let me know how it goes. This is a secret that I feel like a lot of us know, we just tend to kind of ignore. The 8th secret is to focus on quality over quantity. Tidy people prioritize quality items that last longer and are more durable, reducing the need for frequent replacements. I've found that quality really does reign over quantity. So I tend to spend more money on things that I deem as important rather than buying a less quality item that will break in a few months. Mama, relax. I'd say prioritize those items that you use the most. I would suggest that you buy the more quality version compared to the items you use less, where I would say possibly purchasing a less quality item. Hopefully that makes sense. I have Cairo here. She is doing her thing, so hopefully she's not distracting you. That's window outside. Yes, mama. Okay, let me hurry up. So the 9th secret that tidy people know is to regularly maintain your space. You gotta maintain your space. You have to constantly organize your space. You don't organize your space once, twice, 5 times, even 10 times. You are constantly organizing your space, sometimes reorganizing. I've done that many times. So what that means is you're putting things back where they go. You are creating designated spaces for your items. You are constantly decluttering. You are creating a system that allows you to keep your space organized because of the different tasks you are doing constantly. And once you create that system, pretty much anyone in the home can follow it. Tidy people know that maintaining an organized space is an ongoing process, which means they dedicate time regularly to keep their spaces tidy and clean. So I hope these secrets were a game changer, and I hope they brought some kind of light into your organizing process. I'm sure some of you guys have already been incorporating some of these things, but maybe there's some of you guys who haven't, and today is the day that you do. But guess what? The journey doesn't stop here. Now it's your turn. Which of these secrets resonated with you? And let me know in the comment section below if you have any other organizing tips that I can learn or that our community can learn. All right, you know what time it is. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video. And I will see you in the next one. All right, bye.